Now, I was just going to give one quick run through here because there's a 15th anniversary edition event that's just after popping up in a Nintendo Switch version of Asphalt 9 Legends. But yeah, I see a few people are having issues with the collect 15 Nitro Bottles and the airtime just to get these GT-R Nismo cards. Like, that GT-R Nismo is a fantastic card. And while I have it maxed out, I'm just going to give a quick run as to an easy, should we say, way to get it. So, one of the things that's required for this is to finish the race, and you need nitro bottles, a boost time, air time, and drift time. But you don't need to win this race. And to get those 15 nitro bottles, you're going to abuse the absolute hell out of the fact that you don't need to win this race. I've went into this already just to see the maximum time you're allowed to spend in this race, and it is just after about 3 minutes and 5 seconds you get disqualified. Now what you're going to want to do is hit all these ramps incredibly high. So don't worry about the fact that this isn't a fast way of doing it. Drift as often as possible. You need about 1,300 or 1,600 drift yards. So yeah, just even coming around here, you're getting nearly half of that. And you can just stay and drift until you get to this ramp and hit it again incredibly high. Just to try and get as many seconds as possible, because this car is kind of heavy. Come around the outside here so you get the extra ramp before the road breaks in. Now, it doesn't matter if you fall off here at any point, because yeah, every second that you get reset back there, it is just more airtime. And you can try and pick up as many nitro bottles as possible, but I'm going to show towards the end of the race why that really doesn't matter too much. Because 15 is a fairly heavy ask for this course. Now, I should spend a bit more time in boost, actually. I think you need about 15 seconds or so. So again, just drifting as much as possible. Back into boost and just alternate between boost, drift the whole time. Just to increase both of those requirements for this race. And there's one particular place that's down here. So you're going to want to hit... thanks AI. Now, if you see these two boost packs down here, hit on the brakes. And to avoid the AI, you can just collect them like this. Yup. This is definitely the way this event was intended to be done. And like I said, I'm just around the corner from the finish. Ooh, thanks again, AI. Trying to protect the integrity of this game. But yeah, you can easily pick up your 15 nitro packs there towards the end. And it doesn't have to be 15 unique nitro bottles. It just has to be 15. And like I said, you've got about 3 minutes and 5 seconds to complete the race. So, like, otherwise you do get disqualified, and even if you've gotten the packs before that, you will actually just get kicked out of the race and it brings you straight back to the menu. It does not count. Oh, I missed the airtime. Courtesy of AI shunting me out of the way. But like I said, for that, again, you don't need to win the race. So just anytime you see a ramp, just hit it on the highest angle you possibly can. Send yourself miles up into the air. And yeah, you're not aiming to win the race. You just want to complete these things. But hopefully that nitro bottles, which is the main difficult one. So you're talking about, yeah, do that 3 times and you get yourself 15 blueprints for the GT-R Nismo. And yeah, you see, it's as easy as park your car between those nitro bottles, accelerate, brake, accelerate, brake. Just make sure that you're actually very going slowly as you're coming around to that part, because the brake in Asphalt 9 is a drift button unless your car is perfectly straight. So you have to be pretty much around 60 or 70 miles an hour there and just slow it down. And if you can't find yourself not able to brake, just drift and hit into the wall nearby. But do just like slow down well before that point when you see the two drift bottles coming, and just make sure you can just then come up and line your car in between them and just shimmy back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. And yeah, get yourself 25 GT-R Nismo blueprints. So good luck and drive safe.